Lamine Yamal's comeback is no ordinary training note. It may be the pivot point of Barcelona's next few weeks. The 18-year-old, who lifted the Copa Trophy and finished a stunning second in the Ballon d'Or voting, has been sidelined by pubic discomfort after returning from Spain duty and missed 3 crucial matches. Today, though, he took his first real step back, low-intensity work on the grass at Ciutat Esportiva, touching the ball after a period of gym-only sessions and individual recovery. That small image, a La Masia graduate with the ball at his feet, smiling through the sting of rehab, is what makes every coach, staffer and fan lean forward. The timing matters. Barcelona's calendar is brutal. Domestic fixtures are arriving thick and fast, and the Champions League fixture against Paris Saint-Germain sits circled in red on the calendar. If Yamal's recovery continues to trend in the right direction, Barca regain not only a talented dribbler and playmaker, but a tactical variable who forces opponents to change shape and opens space for teammates. Medical staff are rightly cautious. Pubic discomfort can flare if load is increased too quickly, and the club's priority remains the player's long-term health as well as availability for high-stakes matches. For now, the coaching staff appear to be taking a staged approach. Gym and controlled pitch sessions first, then monitored minutes and possibly travel with the squad before reintegration. That approach explains reports that he might sit out the immediate match, but could at least travel with the squad for the trip to Real Sociedad as part of the coaching staff's plan to manage workload while keeping him close. On the tactical side, Barcelona have felt Yamal's absence. His ability to stretch defenders, make angled runs behind lines, and combine in tight pockets with midfield creators was a decisive feature of their early season rhythm. Opponents adjusted aggressive pressing schemes when he was on the pitch. Without him, Barcelona have sometimes found spaces clogged and finishing options reduced. Reintroducing him, even as a late-game weapon, changes how opponents prepare tactically, forcing coaches to account for his pace and decision-making in transition and half-space situations. There is also a psychological impact. A fully fit Yamal sends a message to the dressing room and across Europe that Barca are restoring firepower ahead of the Champions League knockout stages. From the player's perspective, the road back is measured. Having returned from Paris late after the Ballon d'Or ceremony, he began in the gym before cautiously stepping onto the turf and touching the ball. That sequence reflects a clear medical protocol. Rebuild strength, test range of motion, then test ball contact before ramping up sprinting and match intensity drills. Oh, the immediate question for fans and analysts is whether that next step will come in training with the full group or as controlled minutes off the bench, and whether those minutes will come before or after the next domestic match. Club sources indicate the coaching staff want him 100% for the PSG meeting, which weighs heavily in decision-making. If Barcelona can manage his minutes smartly between now and that tie, the club could arrive at the Parc des Princes with a dangerous attacking option who can unsettle PSG backline. But rushed returns carry risk. The club must avoid the trap of prioritising one match over the player's season-long availability. That balance will define the next few days of sessions and medical bulletins. For now, supporters should read optimism without assuming immediacy. Yamal's pitch work is fantastic news, evidence of recovery and fitness progress, but it is the start of a monitored ramp-up, not a matic green light, for a full match. The coming training sessions will reveal whether his involvement will be limited to travelling as cover, a substitute role, or a full return to the starting ex-Sarv. Meanwhile, opponents' analysts will already be recalibrating defensive plans. The mere possibility of Yamal returning forces defensive coaches to reconsider pressing patterns and wide coverage. In short, whether he plays 90 minutes or 10, Yamal's presence on the grass is a strategic headache for rivals and a huge psychological boost for Barcelona. Keep an eye on the next medical update and the official squad announcement. They will tell us if this step on the grass becomes a step into competitive action and whether Barcelona will truly have their teenage